Last time on Classroom of the Elite, the Class D students found themselves stranded on a mysterious island, tasked with a survival challenge by the school. Unfortunately, their situation took a turn for the worse when one of their own deserted the group, causing a major setback with a loss of 30 precious S-points. The pressure is on for the remaining classmates as they fight to endure and overcome the obstacles ahead. At the start of episode 10, Aya Nakoji and Suzune go on a reconnaissance to see what the situation is like at the other camps. Initially, they discover that Class B's camp is set up near a waterfall and operates much like Class D's camp, but at a better location. However, when Suzune attempts to take a peek at Class A's camp, which is in a cave that is heavily guarded, she is turned away when Kohei summons his security force and warns her that her actions might start a war. Furthermore, they find that Class C's camp is on a beach where under Ryuen's leadership, all of the points are spent and the classmates treat this test like a vacation. Ryuen did this knowing that they will not be penalized if they had spent all of their test points beforehand. As such, Ryuen punished Mio for being disobedient and critical of his leadership. Additionally, on the night of the third day, somebody breaks into the girls' tent at the Class D camp and searches Mio's bag for her phone. The following day, Class D does more reconnaissance to find out who the other class leaders are. Aya Nakoji and Sakura meet Ichinose at Class C's camp only to find out that everybody except Ibuki had withdrawn from the test. Furthermore, on the fifth day, Kei Karuizawa finds out that her underwear was stolen. Class D conducts a bag search, and Yamauchi finds it in Ike's bag. Aya Nakoji takes it and a pat-down search is conducted, with Yosuke searching him for evidence. Yosuke reports that he does not have it and he decides to take the underwear knowing that his reputation would be the least damaged since Kei is his girlfriend. Mio Ibuki notifies Kohei through a hand radio that she has secured Suzune's leader card as Class A and Class C are revealed to be working together. Afterward, Aya Nakoji finds Suzune and takes her to a cave where she wakes up and he explains what happens to her. However, with Suzune's illness getting worse, Aya Nakoji asks her to withdraw from the test, but Suzune refuses that and says that losing the card was her fault and it was because she didn't have any friends. Consequently, Suzune faints due to overexhaustion and Aya Nakoji carries her to the teacher's camp where Suzune drops out. Additionally, on the final day, the students clean up their campground and the classes guess the leaders, with Class B opting not to make any guesses. Furthermore, Aya Nakoji then gives a sulking Yosuke a list of the other class's leaders, and the latter puts down the names on the list. Finally, Class D has successfully passed the island survival test. Before we see the test results, take some time to answer the question of the day. Who is best girl in Classroom of the Elite? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Every video we will pick one comment for a shout out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more content and a chance to be chosen. Now, on to the video. During the assembly, Kakeru reveals that he secretly forged a pact with Kohei to transfer 200 test points worth of materials to Class A and will get either the leader card or a photo of it. Following this, Class C quickly spent the remaining 100 points, and everybody except for Kakeru, Mio, and Satoru, who was assigned to spy on Class B, withdrew from the test. Therefore, Class C would then guess the leaders: Yahiko Totsuka for Class A, Chihiro Shiranami for Class B, and Suzune Horikita for Class D. Finally, the results are revealed, and the winner is Class D with 225 points, followed by Class B with 140 points, Class A with 120 points, and Class C with 0 points. The students return to the cruise ship, where Arisu Sakayanagi reveals that things went according to plan and making everybody mistrust Kohei to weaken his leverage over the class, as her ally, Masayoshi Hashimoto, secretly outed Class A's leader to Kakeru. Watching from the ship, Suzune is very impressed by the survival test's results and wonders how it occurred. As Suzune catches up to Aya Nakoji, she questions him about his actions. He explains that he intentionally led Mio to steal the card and had Suzune withdraw so he could make himself the leader and ensure that Class A and Class C incorrectly guessed her as the leader. Furthermore, he reveals that he only saw the backside of Kohei's card and, knowing how cautious he was, deduced that Yahiko was really Class A's leader. Additionally, he was aware that Kakeru had not withdrawn, leading him to guess he was Class C's leader, as he saw him with the same radio Mio was holding. However, in order not to jeopardize Class D's alliance with Class B, Ayano opted not to find Class B's leader as he knew the other spy, Kaneda, would do so. As Suzune is in awe at his schemes, she tries to question him on what drives him if he doesn't want to ascend to a higher class. However, as she tries to get an answer, it turns out Ayano made it appear that she was the one responsible for Class D's victory, in order to get the others to trust in her. Meanwhile, as the class thanks the nervous Suzune, Kikyo approaches Ayano and asks him if he would trust Suzune or her, to which Ayano does not reply. She then calls him mean for his vague answer. Finally, Ayano receives a text from his teacher to meet in the ship's theater to talk. On the cruise, Honami reveals her large amounts of points. Just as Ryuji Kanzaki appears and they talk about the survival test, Honami questions that they were told about points and how they could decide on what to do with them. Elsewhere, Kakeru reveals that the main motivation for the alliance with Class A is so that the students would sign a contract to receive 20,000 points from each student every month until graduation. Additionally, Kohei also receives a hard review from his peers for his alliance with Class C, and it turns out that Arisu Sakayanagi had one of her followers sabotage Kohei's plan. Much later, Ayano meets with Sei Chabashida, who compliments his actions, as he demands to know who it was that wanted him expelled, as he won't play games without proof. Sei reveals she was aware of his past, which is proof enough, as she starts to compare Ayano to Icarus. She soon states it was his father who requested he be expelled, though the latter said Ayano would leave on his own accord. Sei soon asks him what he plans to do now, to which he vaguely answers, as she laughs at his response. As Suzune confronts him once more, he calmly states she needed allies and notices she finally changed. After, Ayano confirms he did everything to help her. She gets flustered and blushes before begrudgingly thanking him, as she stated she will see him as an ally, though she warns Ayano not to get too friendly with her, as all she wants is to get to Class A. While she goes on, Ayano internally notes that he doesn't acknowledge any of his so-called friends as his allies. To him, they are merely pawns helping him win the chess game that is life. As it turns out, Ayano time in the White Room has made him more than willing to do anything to accomplish that goal, even use people for that purpose, believing that all people are nothing but tools. He ends his monologue by stating that all that matters is his winning in the end, and that ends Season 1. Ready to discover Ayano next move? The mystery deepens as we uncover just how far he'll go to reach his ultimate goals. Don't miss a beat with our Classroom of the Elite Season 2 recaps, where all will be revealed. And while you wait, why not explore our other thrilling anime recaps? Keep an eye out for our review video coming soon.